Guys, my name is Heather. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are back, welcome back, beautiful people. I am here today to review the new Rich Froning shoes, which I know have had like a crazy amount of hype, and there's a new colorway and there's a lot around them. So I actually have my fiance's pair because mine are at the gym and I forgot them, but they will serve nonetheless. He's had these a little bit longer than I have, so I actually did ask him for some input on this video as well. Just right off the bat, if you just look at them, they're really, really nice looking. I mean, like, it's a very clean looking shoe, and the highly controversial closure system, I personally tend to like it, and we'll go into more why. We're gonna compare this to the other Metcons, Nanos, and then talk about the specific aspects of the shoe that you might care about or you might prefer one way or the other. So one of the big things that this shoe kind of boasts is the Float Ride Energy Foam in the forefoot. So there is quite a bit of padding in this shoe. However, this is still traditional shoe padding. This is not, I would say, by any means a true lifter. If you are used to weightlifting shoes, I would say that this is going to be much more of a workout traditional cross trainer shoe than you are used to. You're used to most of the Metcons, the Nanos, all of those things that have been out in the past. I don't think will feel too crazy to you. One thing about the fit of the shoe on both the men and the women's side is that a lot of people are complaining that it is a bit wide, and my theory on this is Nike tends to be very narrow, and I know a lot of people that are kind of true blue Nike have ended up trying to get this shoe, whether it be this colorway or a different one, and the fit is much wider. I would say that if this is a traditional shoe, Nike's here, and this shoe is probably kind of on the other side. It definitely does sit slightly wide. If you have a really narrow foot, I would say that maybe size down, depending on how close you are to either edge in your side. But I can definitely confirm that it's a wider fit. On the fit itself, it's definitely more sock-like. So this closure system, let's just talk about it. Some people love it and some people hate it. If you're a person that hates tying your shoes, which is totally me, I love it. Like, I love that I can tighten it easily, and I don't find that any stability is sacrificed here. Some people say they don't feel as stable in it, as if like they're tying their shoes and they like the routine of tying their shoe tight. Felt no different to me. I felt totally secure in it, no issues there, and that sock-like fit kind of makes it feel like your foot isn't going anywhere anyway. So I personally don't feel that way at all. I know some people just would rather laces, that's totally cool, but I actually really like this closure system. Also argue that the one-piece upper, massive improvement. X1 did not have a one-piece upper, and I just really like this. Number one, I think it makes it look cleaner. Number two, I think it makes the fit feel a little bit more snug and just secure. I'm a big fan, so I think that's a massive improvement. Talk about how heavy this shoe is. This is significantly lighter than the new Metcon. So if you are a person that really cares about the weight of your shoe, I would say this is a great one to go with. It's very light, and also, especially, I'm holding a size 13 right now. This is a lot less bulky than a lot of my fiance's other shoes feel. So I can definitely attest to that. Specifically asked him about this shoe because, again, he has had it for a little bit longer than I have. Specifically mentioned that it was my favorite CrossFit shoe to run in out of the Nano 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, and the Metcon 1, 2, 3, and 7. The answer is yes, he has been doing CrossFit for quite some time and been through kind of the run of it on shoes. So he's a great person to ask, and I always trust his judgment. He's a little bit of a shoebie, so he's good with like the specs and all of that, and he really likes this. I really like it. I also think that there's just something to be said. At some point, all of the CrossFit shoes, like, they hold up to rope climbs and they feel light and all of that, and a lot of it for me, I'm not so picky about exact fits and things like that. I care way more about how it looks. Like, I want it to look really nice because all of them feel pretty similar to me. He does not feel that way. He's a little bit more picky. This general design, the cleanliness of it, I like the color combinations. I like that this doesn't feel like it's immediately gonna get dirty because it does have that grid on it. So I also don't feel like it's like stark white and going to immediately show any dirt if you go running or something like that. Overall, when this colorway does fully release, I would definitely recommend it. I really like it. The only things that I think would stop me from buying this shoe, if I was someone that just had a more narrow foot and I just couldn't get the fit right, that's totally valid. The only other reason is if you really hate not having laces. A lot of people just like have their preference, and that's cool. I like this closure system. A lot of other people do as well. It's kind of your decision to make at the end of the day, but otherwise I don't have really any complaints, and usually I have complaints. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are not already and you got anything out of this video, please subscribe because it really does help my channel, and comment down below. What do you think? Are you in? Are you out? Are you not impressed? Tell me more. Tell me, and what do you think about this colorway? Argue in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys.